The warrior mantra I invite you to take into your studio this week is motivation is my next masterpiece. Motivation is my next masterpiece. Yeah, so for creative people, life is often more of an emotional experience. Our experience of the world, is an emotional one. We can feel more deeply than others. Our first reactions to situations in life is often to feel a feeling. And it's through feelings that we make sense of the world and we connect with stuff. And because of that, we're more likely to sort of tune in and listen to our feelings to help us make decisions in life. You'll hear us say, it just felt right, or had a feeling about it, or, something inside of me just knew that I had to say yes. And we apply this in the small and insignificant and day-to-day situations, which fade away in our memory quite quickly. And also, the bigger milestone moments and life events that we never forget. And because of all this, we greatly value the place of emotion in creating our creative work. And that's probably because, let's face it, it probably helps us make and create and craft our very best work that helps us feel super fulfilled, and that feeling inside that you just can't beat when you create something wonderful and that's unique and from an authentic place of expression. However, our attachment to emotion and feeling can sometimes work against us, because when there isn't a feeling to follow, and we can sometimes become a bit too quick to dismiss an idea or say no to an opportunity or choose not to show up for the work simply because we're not feeling it today. So this week's mantra invites you to check in with your feelings and notice how you're using emotion in your creative practice to develop and grow, and also to grow and get commissions. Are your emotions helping you to move forward, or do they sometimes quietly hold you back? Because as wonderful as it would be to have the right emotion driving absolutely everything we do, it isn't always realistic, and it can stop us from feeling a much greater feeling of fulfillment and reward, on the other side of it, at the other end. So sometimes it makes absolute sense, to take the emotion out of it and to simply do the work. And that's why motivation can play just as an important role in your next masterpiece as your creative talent, your skills, and your experience. Because motivation isn't a given, it's an art form in itself. Wishing you a wonderful week ahead.